Hey guys, welcome to Coupon Envy, and I'm going to show you a quick video on how you make your makeshift shelf from items you can get from the Dollar Tree. So as you can see here, I have 72 bottles of Tide, and they're all sitting underneath here too as well. So how I started out my makeshift shelves is I bought this poster board from the Dollar Tree. See it there? It's $1. So what I made sure was when I first started out, I had nothing but shampoos and conditioner and detergents and stuff. So I started my shelf from my bottles of detergents. So I wanted a way to lift some of my products from off the ground. That was actually my personal items, so it didn't really matter where I stored it for me. So I went ahead and got this, came up with a cool idea of getting these little poster boards, and they're pretty sturdy. So I leveled out, I made sure it had all leveled out products that were the same height. You can also use, your bottled water. If you have many packages and stuff like that of bottled water, but you want to make sure that they're enclosed in the package because they will fall over. But of course, starting out, if you don't have a shelf, you can use the items that you have in your home. You don't have to run out and get one of these $100 shelves from Home Depot if you can't afford that right now. Or if you can't afford a shelf unit at this moment, you can just work it out by using the items that you do have. So instead, I use my bottles of shampoo, or I use my detergent, and as you can see up here, I made another makeshift shelf off my bottles of detergent, which are all the same height, well, most of them. And see here, I've stuck little soaps to hold it up because I have most of my high products. I have to move this around and reorganize it, but it lifted it up so where I can actually make another shelf. So on top of my shampoo and conditioner is a little shelf, and these are all my medicine. So that's how I made that. And I have a lot more space in between some of these items here. I can also make another shelf if I wanted to, but I'm going to go ahead. We're going to purchase another shelf for that side over there, and that's actually going to be for my food. Since my canned goods are improperly stored. All my canned goods and stuff like that are in there. And those are just bottle of juices on the ground. My boxes are right there. Actually, I'm in the process of redoing this entire room because I have nothing else to do. So let's get back to the shelf. So once this is all leveled out and supported, now you have a sturdy shelf. So if you wanted to go ahead and restack the shelf more with other items or the same items, you can go ahead and put them all in order. Make sure they're all lined up and in rows, so that way you can put excuse me, another shelf on here if that's what you chose to do. And see there, you have 1 and 2. And you can keep going higher and higher if you wanted to, but make sure it's in the safety guidelines of your home. You don't want to put stuff where it's prone to be a fire hazard or a danger to yourself. Like me, I'm not gonna stack stuff where in case there was ought to be a fire, I'm not going to block this window area because you never know. So, yeah. And none of my stuff are fire hazard, so I made sure of that. That's why I bought shelves that I can put in my extra room. So this is what I'm doing right now. I will show you the finished product when I'm done. And that's how you have it. A little makeshift shelf.